Ready, babe? Ready to connect? I need you to...
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bastrop High School for tonight's matchup between the Georgetown Eagles and your Bastrop Bears. At this time, we ask that you please rise, gentlemen, and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Introducing tonight's starting lineup for the Georgetown Eagles. Senior wing number 2, Marquise Ranger. Senior wing number 3, Abdul Wahid. Junior guard number 13, Canfield. Senior guard number 20, Dakota Bowler. And senior forward number 31, Logan.
Good evening, Eagle fans. Here we are at Bastrop High School for the final regular season matchup for the Georgetown Eagles going against Bears. We're getting a little bit of a late start. I'm Ashley Brinkater filling in for Wally Harmon tonight. And we're already introducing the starting lineups here. Hopefully everything's running smoothly on the broadcast tonight. I don't think we're getting any interference, but hopefully we've got everything ready to go, and we're ready to get this thing started. As you can see, Eagles bringing out the seniors for tonight to start the game, in addition to Kai Canfield, number 2, Marcus Dominguez, number 3, Abdul Walid, number 13, Kai Canfield, number 20, Dakota Colbert, number 30, Logan Brinkader. Guys, I'm going to be trying to do a couple of different things tonight, keeping stats. You're not connected. You're not connected to me. And Bastrop wins the tip. Tipped away, but able to put it back in is Carlisle Cole. Brinkader will take the first shot for the Eagles. He can't hit. And we've got a quick timeout after a layup is made. And a quick 4-0 lead for the Bears. Canfield's going to bring it across. Walid on the left side to Brinkader. Brinkader tipped from Canfield. Canfield will take it from the right side and hits a 3. Assist by Brinkader for the Eagles' first points of the game. Moore, sophomore guard, will handle ball duties. Over to Groton, number 1. Groton will take a shot. Can't hit. Brinkader will take it to the hole. He takes it hard, can't hit, but Dominguez able to get the rebound. Can't get the back, and Brinkader gets the rebound and is fouled. A lot of action under the basket there. They're going to say he was shooting. Foul on 33. And Logan not able to hit his first. That's Max Miller's first foul. Brinkader's second shot up, and that is way off. Moore takes the rebound. Miller would looked like he was standing out of bounds. Brinkader gets it in the middle, kicks it out to Dakota. He'll take a quick dribble step and hit the mid-range jumper. Eagles setting up their trap. That's Miller. He'll hit it. He'll take another 3. Bastrop with a quick 5-point lead against the Eagles. Canfield will kick it out. Brinkader to Dominguez. Dominguez will take it in. all the way to the basket and good for 2. Oh, misses everything. And that is out of bounds for the Eagles. Canfield right side to Dakota. Waleed, he'll drive middle. He'll take it all the way to the basket, put it up, and it falls. Brinkater gets his hand on it, on a pass across. He goes down the lane, and that steal score for the Eagles. Tip out of bounds. Ball's going to stay with the Bears, and we've got our first subs of the game. Colbert, Waleed, and Dominguez will take a seat for Presley, Cruz, and Dupre. Groton has the ball up top, kicks it to Canfield, giving Groton all he can take. Mosley fires an outside shot, misses. Brinkater with the rebound. Hands it off to Canfield. Canfield gets it inside to Dupre. Dupre with the 2-pointer. Assist Canfield. Groton behind the back. Fancy, but not able to go up with it. Kicks it back out to the wing. Ends up back up top. Moore gives it to Mosley. Mosley trapped, but defense backs off, and he's able to get a bucket up. 3-point lead now for the Eagles. Presley up top with it. Gives it to Brinkater's got it on the right side. Dupre down to Jaden. Jaden will go up with it against traffic. Puts up the tough floater. And Eagles with their trap, trying to put some pressure on these Bastrop ball handlers. They get it across. Tips out of bounds. And we've got our first sub. They're not going to let him come in, though. Okay, they are going to let him come in. Cole for Tuck. Had a senior night here at Bastrop tonight, so they are double-checking the book, making sure everybody on the floor is legal. Had some missed numbers. Got a technical foul now assessed to Georgetown. Evidently somebody did not have the correct, we did not have the correct number in the book for one of the Georgetown players. Not quite sure which one it is, but that's going to give Bastrop some free shots here. And Mosley will take those for the Bears. First shot is up and good. Cuts the lead to 4. Second shot up and off the mark, but Bears are going to retain possession here out of the technical foul. 2:55 on the clock here in the first. Bears inbounding. Canfield working against Moore here up top. Presley steps in, deflects the ball. Cole back to Moore. Over to Cole. Into the corner for Mosley, but he stiffs it back out. Guys, we got a small gym here, so I'll do my best to keep the camera on and as well as keep stats. Three-pointer off the mark. Canfield with the rebound. He'll bring it across, give it to Jaden. Can't hit the three-point, ends up going out of bounds. Tipped out of bounds by Bastrop. And Eagles will get it back. 2:09 on the clock here in the first. Eagles up by 4. Gets it stripped. Cruz, he'll take a shot on the other side. Can't hit it. Cole comes down with the rebound. Eagles able to stop any penetration and the shot from the last Bastrop Bear steal. Four-point lead here, 1:24 on the clock. Deflection. And an eventual turnover. Pass ahead to Canfield. Another 2 points. A 6-point lead for the Eagles. Moore will take a long three. Dupre will come down with the rebound. Quick trap. Cruz. Brinkater. Misses a three. Moore comes down with it. Quick pace here. And Dupre is blocked. Groton ends up with it. Cruz fouled on the other end. So if you're wondering why we're having a little bit of trouble here, I'm trying to keep stats, trying to take score and keep the camera going, but it requires three eyeballs, which I just don't have. But Jaden is fouled there. That foul on 33. Miller, his second. Cruz with 2 free throws. First one up and good. And we've got another set of subs coming in. Brinkater and Canfield will sit down. Cooper Christensen and Markel Timmons enter the game. Also had some subs for the other side. Miller will come out. Tuck in. Maybe the only sub for that side. 23, yeah. Cole couldn't figure out what to do with it. Gives it to Groton. He'll shoot a three. He'll miss. But Tuck is there to pick up the slack and put that back in. Markel Timmons will take a drive. Can't hit the shot. And Eagles come away empty-handed there at the end. And that'll take us out of the first quarter. We'll take a quick break here between quarters. Apologies for the sound issues here. Eagles working the ball around. Christensen, left side. Across the way to Markel. Christensen, his first points of the game. Assist, Timmons. And Moore working against Timmons up top for the Bears. Takes the screen, goes all the way in, is blocked from behind. Presley bringing it across, tries to get it inside to Dupre. Dupre not quite ready for it. And another set of subs for the Bears. Miller in for Tuck. Bears inbound. Moore is going to bring it down the court, working against Timmons. Miller guarded by Bouillon. Another missed three. Timmons with the rebound. Gives it to Christensen. Christensen kicks it to Dupre. Nothing there for Dupre, but Presley. Kick it out. Nothing. Didn't fall, but Miller will come down with it. Another wide open look. Missed three, and Miller comes down with it. Quick steal by Timmons up to Presley, and they get that shot made. So we're going to take a quick, no, it's going to be a full timeout, so we'll go to a quick break as well. Another set of subs for the Eagles. Missed three, comes down to Canfield. Canfield will take a three from the right side, all by himself. Hits that. Steal by Christensen. And the layup there for Christensen off the steal. All of a sudden, 17-point game. Tipped away by Dupre, unable to gather that steal. Miller from the right side, he'll shoot, missed the three. Christensen with the rebound. Able to get it out to Waleed. Christensen, take another shot, missed that three. And we've got a foul on Brinkater on the rebound. Oh, Canfield tips it away from Moore. They do get it ahead. And missed shot. Oh, Brinkater fouled. Foul on number one. His first. Brinkater. at the line to shoot 2 shots. Came up empty in his first trip to the line tonight. 3:36 to play here in the second. 18-point lead with that free throw. Second one up and good. Canfield putting pressure on Moore. Christensen right side. Another 2 points for the Eagles. Moore in the backcourt trying to find an outlet. Steal by Dupre. But he is fouled as he goes up. Comes down hard. Fouled by 23. Bray not able to hit his first. Christensen's going to take a seat. And Colbert coming back in. Christensen ended up with 10 rebounds the other night. Dupre's second rebound up. And the big win over Eastview. Only gave him credit for 8 in live action, but after the fact, able to count them all up, and he ended up with 10. Dupre just came out for Dominguez. Groton can't hit. Brinkater comes down with the rebound, gets it to Waleed. Waleed up to Colbert. I was going to say, good grief. Canfield absolutely leveled by Miller. That should be Miller's third. And that is indeed the case. Now a 22-point lead with Canfield at the free throw line. Hits his first, and I would imagine Miller will be taking a seat. Cole will come in for Miller after picking up his third foul. Canfield on the line. Hits his second. Now 24-point lead. Steal by Dominguez. And another foul. That one on Moore. That's Moore's first of the game. Canfield, having just left the free throw line, right back in the same spot, able to make his third in a row. Canfield makes it a 26-point game. Here in the first, it's 2:34 to play. Mosley left side, gives it back to Groton up top. He'll give it back to Moore. Guarded by Canfield. Gives it to Tuck. Tuck to Cole. All the way back around to Mosley. Mosley will drive in, and he's able to make the runner. Canfield, he's pushing it hard to Dakota. Colbert back to Canfield. Canfield's going to launch. Can't hit. Brinkater got a hand on it, but he is also the last to touch it as it goes out of bounds. And we've got more subs. Canfield will come out. Brinkater and Waleed. And we've got another foul on the Bears. This one on number 2. Cole. Well, I take it back. On number 4, rather, his second. Dominguez at the line shooting 2. 1:44 on the clock. First one's no good. Second one up. It is also long. It comes off, and Johnson tips it out of bounds. Ball back over to the Bears. 24-point lead here for your Eagles. Moore working against Timmons. Over to Mosley. Another 3 from the corner. Back to a 21-point game, and Timmons called for the travel. 1:23 on the clock, 22 on our clock. 21-point lead here. Bears inbounding. Tuck over to Moore, or rather Groton. Mosley gets it back in the corner. Get it back to Groton. Groton working against Dominguez. Shakes him free. Moore's going to turn the corner and make the shot. Colbert there for the, let's try to take the charge, but nothing, no call. Cruz right side, he'll drive. Ball tipped. And ball whistled out of bounds after deflected off of Cruz. Trying to get it over to Colbert. Just 50 seconds left here in the quarter. Moore working against Timmons. Groton will take a 3. He can't hit. Cruz down with the rebound. Trying to go coast to coast here. Gets it over to Johnson from the wing. Can't hit the 3. Down to Tuck. Gets it all the way back over to Mosley. And fouled. Groton by Dominguez. Only the second team foul of this entire half. Inbounded left side. Back out to Cole. Whipping it around to Mosley. Mosley's pass deflected by Dominguez, out of bounds. Bears inbounding near sideline. 16 seconds on the clock. Timmons guarding Moore. Moore breaks free of him. Steal. Did call him out of bounds. Just 4 seconds left on the clock. Eagles will have to work quick, have time for a couple of dribbles. But Timmons going to have to throw up a shot near midcourt. Almost goes in. And that's how the Eagles will finish the half. 40 score at the half, 44-25. Put it on one of the scoreboards here so you can count down with us at half. Not a lot of game happening here tonight. Eagles doing what they were expected to do in this game. We'll be back in just a bit with some numbers and summary of the first half and talk a little bit about what lies ahead for your Eagles.
I saw it when I walk, boy.
All right, we've got some numbers here for the halftime. For your Eagles, leading scorer, number 13, Kai Canfield with 12 points. Also have him with a rebound. Cooper Christensen following closely there with 7 points on 3 of 4 shooting, 2 rebounds. Dupre also with 7 points. Brinkater and Cruz both with 4 points. Presley, Dominguez, Waleed, Colbert, and Timmons all getting in on the action as well with 2 points. For Bastrop, their leading scorer, number 3, Mosley, on 5 of 8 shooting, 2 of 5 from outside the arc. Groton and Moore both have 4 points. Tuck and Miller both with 2 apiece. So when talking about the playoff picture for the Eagles, big win, of course, against Eastview on Friday night last week. Hopefully you were able to make that game. Probably one of the more exciting games played in the Georgetown Eastview history. Probably the most meaningful, being that it could mean third place in this district. And as we get ready to set up here, the home team has not made it into the room yet. And it looks like Coach Canfield's going to start back with the seniors. Dominguez, Colbert, Brinkater, and Waleed. For the Bears, Moore, Mosley, Groton, Tuck, and Miller. Same starters as before as we get ready to start second period, third quarter. Bears are going to start with the ball. A foul right out of the gate. On number 30, Brinkater. And I would imagine they're going to be a little bit tighter with the calls this half, given they only called 2 against the Eagles for the first half. We'll see how this half goes. Groton able to get all the way to the rim. Canfield gets it up to Brinkater. Brinkater over to Dominguez. Dominguez gets to Waleed, but he's quickly closed in on. Canfield takes a long 3. Not able to hit Miller with the rebound. Groton aggressive to the basket. Unable to hit. All the way back down the floor to Dominguez from Waleed. And yet another basket. Pressure in the backcourt. Moore gets it to Groton. Groton again aggressive to the basket. Can't hit. Brinkater will come down with it. Gets it over to Colbert. Colbert's going to push ahead to Canfield. Canfield back to Brinkater. Can't hit his 3. And Dakota. Colbert comes down with it. Gets it to partner in crime, Dominguez. He'll get that score. 6:30 on the clock here. Deep 3. Can't hit. Brinkater with the rebound. He's going to bring the ball up all by himself. Gets it over to Waleed. Back to Brinkater. Brinkater's going to attack the basket. Kicks it out to Dakota. Dakota can't hit off the backboard, but he gets his own rebound. And is fouled. And that's going to be Miller's 4th. Sorry, not Miller. Yeah, it is Miller. Subs coming in. Miller's going to sit. Cole, Groton out as well. And Waters in the game for the first time. Newcomer Waters able to pull down the rebound. Colbert unsuccessful on either of his attempts. Moore up top working against Waleed. He's screened. Now Brinkater in his face. Skips it across to Mosley. Mosley's going to drive. He's got that move down. Can't hit that time, and Brinkater comes down with it. Mosley stays to defend. Colbert's going to get another opportunity. Can't hit that one. Tipped out, but Moore comes down with it. Able to get all the way to the end. Scored that. Brinkater. Ball was tipped. Great job coming back down with it, maintaining control. And Brinkater puts it up for, I believe, his 6th point of the game. Moore working against Canfield. Back over to Cole. Cole finds Mosley. Mosley's going to take that baseline drive. Kick it out this time. And this time Cole's going to get an opportunity from outside. He can't hit. Brinkater down with the rebound. Gives it to Colbert. Colbert hasn't hit a 3 yet. And Waleed almost loses it. Tipped out of bounds by Tuck. And we've got our first set of Eagle subs in the game. That'd be the usual starters. Presley, Canfield, Dupre, Brinkater, and Cruz. Cruz up top. Tipped at, stolen by Tuck. Got a hand on it. His pass was going inside to Brinkater. Far right side to Tuck. Back out to Moore. Mosley, left side. He'll drive middle. Get it back out to Cole. Cole's going to go middle. Pass Canfield. Can't hit the shot. And Dupre going to come away with that rebound. Presley wants some action from the right side. Air ball, but Brinkater able to make that put back. Really had to stretch out for that one. Quick bucket there. Unfortunately, wasn't able to. Oh, got a foul on Canfield. He's trying to input that last barrage of rebounds and putbacks. And missed who made that last bucket. Everybody who was watching the film knows who it was, but I don't. Like I said, this job sometimes takes 3 eyes and 3 hands, and I've only got 2 of each. That last foul was on Canfield. Subs are coming in. Tuck will sit. Groton back in. San Miguel in. Mosley will take a seat. Presley, 3:24 on the clock. Gonna bring it across, slow things down a little bit. Bears setting up in his zone. Cruz will take a shot way outside. He will hit. Should be Cruz's 5th point, unless he scored that last basket, or the previous basket. Attack there by Groton. Can't hit, but Waters comes down with it, gets it back. Gets the foul. Bucket's good. Cruz called for the foul. 25-point lead here at this point with 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Groton on the line, able to make it Three-point play there. Skip pass over to Cruz. Cruz looking inside, can't find Brinkater, over to Canfield. Canfield, and he gives it to Presley, who can't hit. Hadn't found the bottom of the net yet, but Dupre able to get it. Back out to Cruz. Another three-pointer, misses that one. Tipped out by Presley. See who can control it. And, oh no, number 2 was called for the foul. Okay. Shot. It's times like this we're trying to keep stats and call the game and keep everything correct with the camera pointing in the right direction starts to get to me a little bit. And when a barrage of shots misses, unfortunately, get behind. And that's a nice shot. Nice put up and assist by the big men. Brinkater to Dupre. That's San Miguel. He can't hit. Brinkater gets it ahead to Cruz. And Cruz is fouled. No, I take that back. He was not fouled. It was just tipped out of bounds. And we've got a whole host of subs for everybody. Timmons. Dupre stays in. Tuck back in. Mosley back in. Wilson for the first time. And now that I'm caught up. Ryan successful on his first free throw. And second one good as well. Almost a 30-point lead. 29 points for the Eagles. I would imagine fourth quarter is going to look a lot like a relaxed session. I'm sure Coach will not want to put any of his players at risk heading into playoffs. So we'll take a quick break here, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the playoff picture for the Eagles. Obviously, the big win over Eastview. Talked about what that meant for this district. Obviously, with that win, Eagles sitting in a tie right now with Eastview in the third place slot after spending most of the season, or at least most of the district, in fourth place. However, for them to get third, Conley, or rather Eastview, has to lose to Conley tonight. Conley, sitting at first in the district, has not lost a game in district. So, of course, anything can happen on any given night. So Eagles certainly not counting on it. But with a loss there, Eagles would take the third slot and match up against District 24, the runner-up in District 24 next week in the UIL playoffs. So here we go. Going to get started with 1:24 left on the clock here in the third. San Miguel dribbles around. Dupre tips the ball, but gets it into the hands. Swings it around to Mosley. Lots of traps coming. Eagles know that, San Miguel gets the ball back. Makes the bucket with the help of Mosley. And Dupre brings it back across. Cooper Christensen going to hit a shot from the other side. Assist Dupre. And San Miguel is going to bring it back across the timeline. Stolen. Unfortunately, unable to secure is Who we got in? We got in Johnson. All right, Johnson in the game for Dupre. Tuck's gonna attack, but foul is called on the attack on Bouillon. That may be Bouillon's first. Yes, indeed, that is his first. He's the only player on the Georgetown floor that's even got a foul, given that only 6 fouls have been called in the entire game. So he's at the line. Tuck at the line, shooting 2. First one, dances on the rim, stalls out and falls just short. Lead even at 30 points now. 30 seconds left in the third. Second shot up, and we have Cooper Christensen with a lane violation. I saw his foot move, but it didn't move much. Gave him the violation anyway, so Tuck will get a third opportunity. Makes good on that one. And Eagles inbound to Timmons. Timmons going to bring it across. Knowing the Eagles, they're going to take the last shot. They're going to set up for the last shot here. Get it to Dupre. Dances to the middle. Swing pass. Johnson to Dupre. He gets his first shot blocked and then is fouled. Fouls on Waters. His second. Dupre at the line, made his first free throw. Pushes the lead back up to 30 points for the Eagles. Second one on the way. It's good as well. Eagles left a little too much time on the clock. Deflected. And a foul is called as Mosley gets it. Fouled by Dupre on the shot. And Mosley will go to the free throw line. Try to capture a couple more points here before the end of the quarter. Just 4 seconds left. Hits the first. Cuts the lead back to 30. Mosley's second. Up and good. There's 4 seconds left. They're going to have time. Christensen will take the three. Unable to get it. Bouillon almost able to make the putback. But that's how the third quarter will end. Got 1 more quarter left in the regular season here for the Eagles, leading Bastrop, the Bastrop Bears, by 29. Talk about just a couple of statistics here. Field goals, Eagles shooting over 50%, while Bastrop shooting around 32%. Neither team shooting lights out from outside the arc. Bastrop only 2 of 19. Eagles 5 of 19. Just a little bit over 25%. Free throws, Eagles 13 for 20. Bastrop 7 for 9. Big difference in the rebounds. Eagles with 33 rebounds to Bastrop's 19 going into the last quarter. Fouls only 10-6, surprisingly. Just 3 fouls called on Bastrop. No, rather, yeah, 4 fouls called on Bastrop this quarter. Now they actually have 11, or this, yeah. And then not a lot of steals on the board. Surprisingly, not a ton of turnovers either. I only have 10 turnovers in the game, but I imagine I've missed 1 or 2. And that's how we'll go to the last quarter. Same players on the court for the Eagles as well as the Bears. And the Eagles will start with it. Timmons to Johnson. He'll give it to Dupre. Back over to Timmons. Gives Johnson an opportunity to make a shot. Makes the dump off. Johnson with the assist to Dupre. That's Dupre's 17th point of the game. Got him for 17.7 rebounds. Missed 2, and Bouillon will come away with it. Timmons up top, a reset. Start working the offense a little bit. Ball tipped out. Bouillon able to secure it. Tipped again on the pass from Christensen. He's able to secure it. Ball back up top to Timmons. Johnson right side. Gives it back to Timmons up top. Back to Johnson. Gives it to Dupre. Dupre unable to get it. Bouillon unable to get that, but he got his own rebound, and then it was stolen. Now Tuck will have it work it for the Bears. Top to San Miguel. San Miguel take it right side, give it handoff to Mosley. Back to San Miguel. He'll drive baseline. Ball tipped, deflected, out of bounds by Bouillon. Inbounded to Wilson. Wilson's pass stolen. Well, sure seemed like there was a foul there, but it looks like it was just a block. No, did call a foul. Did call that on Tuck. Ryan at the free throw line. He's got his 18th point of the game. Colbert, senior, coming in. Christensen coming out. Let's see if this is Colbert's last stint in a regular season ball game for the Eagles. And it looks like Dupre is going to take a seat as well in favor of Dominguez. We've got a timeout, home timeout, as we're literally counting down the minutes of the regular season with your Eagles leading with just a little over 6 minutes left in their regular season over the Bastrop Bears by 33 points. Everybody in on the action today so far except for Charles Johnson and Landry Bouillon. Bouillon had a layup, had an opportunity, just missed it, got his own rebound, was able to get it back outside, but it was stolen. Dupre now with 19 points, 7 rebounds. Canfield with 12, Christensen with 10. Cruz right behind him with 9, and then Brinkader with 8. So we've got a nice string of scoring there. Brinkader, according to this, already has 11 rebounds. He's been pushing his average up, and it's almost 9 rebounds a game here in district. As all of these seniors quickly closing out their regular season in a high school uniform. 6:14 on the clock. Mosley running point now for the Bears. Across to San Miguel. He'll attack. Can't hit, but Bears able to put it back. That was Waters. Uh-oh. And another steal. And a foul. Well, apologies for the camera there. Got Colbert for his first foul on Wilson. Wilson back-to-back steals there. Scored the first one, unable to get through the traffic. Wilson tries to get to San Miguel. Timmons is going to pick it up. Hand it off to Colbert. Colbert picks up another basket here with 5 minutes left in the game. Tuck left side. Looks like they're going to get a holding foul here on Colbert for the hold, and should bring in subs. Looks like starters coming back in to finish out this game. Timmons left side, gives it to, Johnson's, thought he might attack and try to get his first bucket. Dominguez. Timmons will take a three-pointer from Dominguez. Right side. Just under 4:40 left. It's going to be Mosley. Oh, no. And out of bounds. Turnover. And Groton's going to come in for Tuck. Just under 4:20 left here. Timmons to Bouillon. Bouillon to Johnson up top. Eagles looking to get everybody some points. Johnson can't handle Bouillon's pass. And that'll create turnover. Give it back to the Bears. Groton, left side three. Can't hit. Johnson gets his rebound. He's bringing it down and will attack. Throw it up. Can't hit. Mosley misses his. Colbert comes down with it, and Dominguez trying to get a 3-point into his stat book before the season's over. Johnson will hit the cutting Timmons for an assist. Closing in on 3 minutes in the game and in the season, regular season that is, for the Eagles. Moore up top, he gets around Timmons, he'll take a shot. Can't hit, and Dominguez comes away with it. Gives it back to Timmons. Can't hit the three, a little bit long, but gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson refusing to shoot. Another missed three, but Johnson gets the rebound. Maybe they'll work to get Johnson a shot here. No, Dominguez going to take it in hard. Gets his own miss, puts it back in. And Bastrop is going to take a 30-second timeout with just under 2:23 on the clock here. Probably going to see potentially some substitutions for the Eagles. You know, Coach wants to be careful, keep everybody healthy, as the Eagles will get started in the playoffs next week. Don't know what day it's going to be yet, Monday or Tuesday. Again, matching up against District 24. Regardless of where they finish in the district, they'll either go up against the runner-up from District 24 or the champion. I believe that's LBJ out of Austin. I know Eagles looking forward to getting into the playoff picture. Don't have any data right now on how many years in a row they've been there. We've got Waleed coming in the game, and Timmons sitting down. Senior getting back in for potentially his last regular season minutes. And Bastrop will inbound. Moore working up top against Dominguez. Oh, gonna get a foul call there against Bouillon. And that is going to lead to a 1-and-1. Eighth team foul here. First one up and good. Foul calls, we knew there would be some this half, given how few they called first half. 81-44 the score. Second shot up and good. And Waleed, senior guard, going to bring the ball up for the Eagles. Bouillon in the corner, gives it to Dominguez. Dominguez looking for an opportunity on the block, can't get there. Bouillon yet to hit a shot. Oh, here's the cutting. Oh, don't know how I got rid of it, but here's Bouillon's opportunity. Missed that three. Rebound out, and Groton ends up, let's see, deflected out of bounds. I'm going to give that to Bouillon, it looked like. Just a minute 34 left in the regular season here. Ball inbound. Back over to Miller. He's going to shoot a three over Bouillon. Can't hit. Johnson with another rebound. Johnson's going to bring it down. Set up the offense, gives it to Colbert. Colbert's going to shoot from the corner and hit. I'm not going to be surprised if Charles Johnson ends up with close to the top of the assist board, as many passes as he's making to shooters. And Moore able to hit that three-pointer. Dominguez going to take another three-pointer, can't hit that one. Bouillon comes down with it. Waleed out to Johnson. That's blocked out of bounds by, I believe, Cole. The Eagles will retain with 48 seconds left in the clock. Bouillon inbounding. Gets it into Johnson. Back up top. Back over to Bouillon. Bouillon's going to get an opportunity to shoot it. And dances around the rim, and Bouillon gets his first bucket of the game with just 40 seconds left. Closing in on the last seconds of 2022-23 regular season here for your Eagles. Miller going to go all the way to the basket. Foul is called. And called on Bouillon. Went from no fouls to 3 fouls in, I believe, the fourth quarter. They may have had one foul last quarter. Miller on the line. He'll be shooting 2. Makes his first. And Waters waits on the sidelines as he'll take Miller's spot if he makes this shot. Does not make that shot. Did not want to come out. Colbert down with the rebound. 18 seconds. I believe they've got called a substitution timeout to get the seniors out. Miller comes off the floor. Likely it's definitely his last game as a senior. Ball inbounded to Colbert. Giving the ball back to Johnson. Johnson is not going to do it, even though he's the only Eagle that has not scored. He is not going to take the last shot, and that'll take care of this 2022-2023 regular season for your Eagles. Again, playoffs starting next week. Still to be determined as to whether or not there will be a warm-up game at the end of this week. I kind of doubt it, given that I'm sure Coach would love to just get these boys some rest, get them some shots up, talk about what they're going to have to look forward to in the playoffs. Thanks for hanging out. Don't think we're going to do any interviews. Wally Harmon will be back next week for the playoff game. And as Wally would always say, it doesn't cost a dime to be kind. Have a great night. We will see you right back next week for the UIL 5A playoffs. Definitely be on the lookout for the girls' mashups as well on SHN. I'm Ashley